Hello everyone, this is Blank. We are back on another episode of Nomadcraft. For this video, we are going to be doing the Nether. So we're going to focus on the Nether. Hopefully we can get it all done in one video. I got a good start on it. Currently, we are working on a fortress. Essentially, we're going to have three rooms. We're going to have one room there, one room there, one room there, and the entrance right here. Essentially, here we are. So far, the rooms that we got done, we have one with the Nether wart. Obviously, if you saw the last video, you would know why that will be important. If not, go check it out. Then we have this room over here. This room kind of looks like a lot similar to what you'd see. There's lava and all that. But there's a difference one. We have a bubble elevator. You might ask, why is that? Why do we have a bubble elevator when we're in the Nether fortress? The reason is, to actually get to the end dimension, you go right down there. And then obviously you're going to probably wonder, how do you get to the bubble elevator? Well, it's kind of like a leap of faith. So players can't see it, which is good. It's a little bit more invisible. Obviously with them, if they have questions on it, I will ask, but it's more a little bit remembering where that bubble elevator is and faith. And then I have a stair block right there, so you at least can jump up onto the little slab part of the stair and get up. So obviously it looks a little bit out of place, but not too out of place, so that's good. Unfortunately, I do need a lot of resources. I might have to go tear down a fortress because I don't think this is enough nether bricks. We'll try to make it work, but we'll see how it works out. Might need some more, might not. We'll see. Also, additionally, we're going to use magma blocks on the bottoms. I think that's a good choice, especially for what I'm going for, because obviously we don't want the players to have lava, so they just end up dying. We obviously want some form of protection. But that being said, we are going to also put that right there. I'm going to put a stair right here so they can actually get up if they do fall onto these magma blocks. Because in addition to the Nether fortress, you might be asking, why do you have carpet there? Well, the reason why I have carpet is there is sweet berries. Sweet berries prevents any mob from going over it, so for this instance, it's going to be a zombified hoglin. Yep, you heard that right. I have to get hoglin, bring it to the overworld, and then transfer it all the way over to this Nether fortress. It's going to be interesting. Also, I did look into this in a creative world. If you're wondering, hoglins cannot jump onto one block wide step, so I have no worries there. I don't have to worry about it. So players can easily get up and onto there. Only thing is, like, let's say they're in this room and the hoglin is right there. All they have to do is just go over here. I will let players use F5. So they would just have to wait for the hoglin to get a little bit farther out of range. Oop. And yeah, so they have to get out of range for them to get back up here. Additionally, I thought maybe I should put these as slabs and then have, because obviously you want them to do something with the lava. I might have to do a little bit more testing to see if hoglins can reach players on 1.5 slabs, because if they can, that'd be great. And then we can have a little bit parkour situation where the player can hop along this area. But obviously, if they fall, then they have to. Yeah, you get what I mean by that. But anyways, we'll figure that out in time. No rush on that. But yeah, that being all said and done, I'm going to keep on working on this and give you another update once I'm probably close to done. And additionally, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. It's always appreciated. Like the video if you're liking it so far, or any of the past videos that I have on the channel. And yeah, comment on what you think of the video or what you'd like to see more of. Oh, I gotta take that down also. But yeah, hope to see you guys in just a sec. Okay, so giving you guys a little bit of an update, I finally finished the Nether Fortress. Took a little bit longer than I thought. Uh, I think it turned out decently well. You guys can see in just a sec. The room cover area, I think I could have done a little bit more, but it's not about the air, like the outer area. It's all about the fortress. So hopefully you guys don't mind that. And here we go. Had to adjust it a little bit. Obviously, light levels had to put in some lanterns, but I think the lanterns kind of give it a little bit more of a spooky vibe, especially since we have one regular lantern over there that looks just kind of off, out of place, and it's like, why? Yeah, it looks a little bit off. But yeah, honestly, the outer parts, because of how dark it is, I don't think it really is noticeable, except for like right there, that's just a hard line. So I think that's okay. But that being said, these paths, so obviously players, they could just jump right on over the zombified hoglands. It's possible. I wouldn't suggest it because obviously, even if they jump to like right here, the hogland's gonna be able to hit them probably at least once. So best bet is to just go right on across. So yeah, honestly, it's not too difficult. Only issue is if they mess up, you're gonna take maybe a tick or two of fire damage. So it's not horrible, but in the grand scheme of it, it could be costly. Especially since you have a hoglet here who will be kind of monitoring you. But yeah, so here we go. Here's the full interior of where we go to the end. I don't know if I showed this, but anyways, basically you just drop down. Don't believe you take too much damage. You might take half a heart, and then here's the end. Way out is leap of faith, and you go right back up. Not too bad. Other rooms that we have going on, we have the Nether room, which obviously, as you guys know from the last video, this is the secret mission. So we have this step right in the Nether fortress, which is good. And then finally, we have also, since like the end, the end had the end ship, which was the location entry. I decided to switch it up a little bit. I decided to make it one of these chests be the treasure, so to speak. That being said, I still have to hook it up. I have to create the dropper system that will go into one of these chests, or maybe both. Who knows? But yeah, so I have to do that probably next, or I actually might start working on the second room, which will be the Basalt Delta. Yeah, I might start working on that, then we can always loop back around and get that redstone done at the very end. That's really not that hard to do. It's a very simple thing, but kind of want to get as much building for you guys done as possible. So with that being said, without further ado, now that we have the first room done, let's start the second. Okay, so we finally got the Basalt Delta done. I know it doesn't really look like a biome from the outside, but that is intended. But once we actually go inside, it doesn't look too bad. Obviously, it is more of a parkour system, but all in all, I think it's done well. Obviously, the corners are not perfect, but It's dark enough where it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Like technically, if Netherrack up there, you can kind of see it, kind of not. Especially like from my point of view, I know like recording wise, you guys might see it a little bit better, but honestly, not too bad. And then something interesting that I decided to do, if I can remember how to get up there. But yeah, it's over here, here, then we go here. Hardest jump is probably this one right here. And I failed miserably. Trust me, I've done it. I've done this one before, and obviously I have my elytra on. I can take that off right now. And it is doable. I've done it, I've practiced all this. This one is just a hard jump. It is a very difficult jump because it is a 1, 2, 3, it's four blocks away, one up. It is not easy. It's not meant to be easy. This is supposed to be the hardest. That is supposed to be the hardest jump for this course. It is like halfway point. So if you can get it, fantastic. If you can't, then keep trying, like I am. See, it is doable. No elytra, no nothing. But yeah, it'd be devastating if you missed that jump. So how do we get up this block? Well, we have this button. And there's a button on the adjacent side, essentially. So yeah, nice little bit of redstone. I can actually have you, let you guys see it. So button activates pulse sensor or extended pulse, which obviously, if you guys don't know, this keeps it on, but obviously slowly ticks down back to 0. And when these are all on, obviously slowly going down. So that one's first, second, third, and I think fourth, fifth, or basically all these three go at roughly the same time. And then obviously have a similar one, same kind of pattern, a little bit different array, but same kind of thing applies. So that was interesting to do. Originally I wanted to make it all one, but just the way I had to do it, I had to do all this, or I had to make it 2 separate ones. But it works out. It actually came out very well done. I definitely enjoyed that. But yeah. Let's see. Other than that, though, we have this, and honestly, the rest of it pretty simple. Nothing crazy, no crazy jumps. And then once we get up here, we have a friend. This guy, the fortress guard, because obviously this is another fortress. You needed a guard of some sort. And honestly, I didn't want to get any blazes. Blazes would have been an absolute nightmare. So I got this guy. Next best thing. Because this guy also does about 3.5 to 4 hearts without armor. So this guy will pack a punch for real. So players will have to be quick when they have to try and get around. But yeah, enough with that said. Next, I have to start working on the Bastion, and I got busy mining a lot of blackstone. So that is what I will work on, and once I finish that up, I guess we can finish off the episode. This has been a lot of work that I've been doing this past week. But yeah, that being said, let's get to it. I'm going to be making the bridge that you see in one of the bastions. I think it's actually called bridges. Not 100% sure, but it's that one where you have like gold on the outskirts, and It's a fancy little bridge. I'm sure you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm trying to make something like that, and let's go. And we are finally done with the bastion. So here's going to be a little tunnel that we have that obviously connects the deep dark to the nether. So got some powdered snow, pretty simple. What we did with the end, same kind of thing. But this one, it's going to be interesting. This one we have fire. So we got some little simple fire parkour that I am definitely able to do. But yeah, so it's it's parkour. It's nothing crazy. But obviously if you mess up like I did, it is costly. Especially since players will not have a water bucket on them. So that it's simple, yet because of its simplicity, I feel like people will mess up on that. So I think it's good. Height is perfect. There's no way to actually hit your head, so players don't have to worry about that. This one, I just kind of try to mimic to make it look a little bit like a bastion. It's not perfect, but I mean, I wasn't really going for exact replica, so hey, this is my take on a adjusted bastion. So, have some soul sand in here to kind of give it the whispering souls that have fallen into this lava trap. Then we have here. Now this one I'm not sure yet. This one I kind of want to do maybe like some kind of potion thing. So I might change these are full blocks right now. I might change these to half slabs. Still unsure. Same like with over here. If I do decide to do that, I might do like some potion things. Like I said, I might do like maybe it's a poison one or a slowness. A slowness one would actually be pretty good. It's still undecided though, but that'll come in time. I'm not too concerned with that at the moment. Whether I do something with it or not. Then here, simple little jump. Honestly, this is a difficult jump, but obviously I'll just show you guys. If players, because these are stairs like I said, they go like that. Yeah, so they would take some fire damage. And here, we just have a nice little bridge. So nothing too crazy. And then obviously here we have like little lava fountain. I might actually connect that to the ceiling. Not 100% sure yet. Okay, so it's the rain. Yeah, not 100% sure yet. I probably will connect it to the ceiling. Yeah. Let's do that right now, actually. Nope. 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 And okay, there we go. Okay, so that works a little bit better now for oh, it's thunder. Okay, but yeah, that works a little bit better now. Have a little bit kind of like a lava lake, not exact, but obviously if players fall trying to get to that bridge, they have this little ladder right there. So honestly, all in all, I think this turned out very well. I try to make everything spawn proof as much as possible, which is difficult. Like this one was interesting. I ended up putting some lava, and this is just a half slab right here, lava underneath. So because these are stairs, the lava actually lets light through a little bit. These are half slabs. Don't have to worry about spawn proof or spawning on there. It was a task, but honestly, this is the Nether. A lot of fun making this, especially like if you want to make your own Nether, like little biomes. Definitely recommend doing something like this. It's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, it does take a lot of resources. Um, Honestly, just lightning, thunder, crackling, all that stuff. Honestly, probably just spitting out a number. I probably used about 15 shulker boxes at least. So that kind of gives you an idea of like how much material is actually used for this whole 3 rooms. And even then, we have the end. But next week we will be working on the deep dark. So we're gonna have probably 1 room of the deep dark, and then 1 of caves and deep slate, or not deep slate, dripstone. So that will be the next 2 rooms that we do for next week, or the next biome, or part. Yeah, you guys understand. Yeah, and then after that we got the Overworld, will be exciting. I actually have some interesting, very interesting concepts or ideas for that. But yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video at the very least. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I always appreciate it, and it's nice to see that you actually found the channel and that you like what you see and you want to see more of it. And then with that, comment on what you'd like to see, what redstone I will have to get to at a later date, because I only did some redstone today. I don't want to do it anymore. I will save that all for maybe a future stream or on Twitch or something else. Who knows? But yeah, like I said, if you enjoyed, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Okay, see you everyone.